Dr. Biden would be on board if her husband decides to run.
Fox News. Serena's doing pretty good. The neurosurgeon dropped out. Said he would not support a Muslim president. Right now, I don't know what to say on that. I don't know. It's like saying I won't support a Jewish president. I'm not going to support a Catholic president, Presbyterian, or well, whatever. This is getting a little bit ridiculous out here, white folk. Or he's black. Neurosurgeon too. He's retired. I wonder if he's good. Might be able to help me actually. Anyway, but not as a politician. Now let's go back to life. So a man was attacked here in Washington State, Port Orchard. His son was attacked by a bear. They were out bow shooting. I know a lot of bow hunters, and they usually are accurate and to the point. They never miss their mark. These two missed their mark. Anyway, the bear was originally hit by a bow. Not by the bow, by the arrow. I don't bow and arrow anything. Anyway, by the arrow, and attacked the kid. So the father jumped on top of the back of the bear, rolled the bear off of his son. Now, both of them were getting bit and scratched at this point. And I saw the scratches on Fox News. And to be honest with you, I've seen deeper scratches. That bear, honest to God, could have done much more damage. So what did the guy do? He shot the bear again. I don't know how many times. Probably once or twice more. The bear bled out. It took him probably 2 days to bleed out. Anyway, today the Park Service found the bear in the middle of the forest. It's bear season, if everybody's wondering, here in Washington State, because we have too many bears. That's what they say. We have too many humans that are stupid. They'd be carrying a bow and arrow. They don't know how to go bow hunting. He didn't show his face on the news because he knew he was going to get a bunch of shit. He was going to get shit anyway. I'm giving you a bunch of shit. Why am I giving you a bunch of shit? Because you should be able to hit the target right away. That's what bow hunters are known for. My brothers could hit an apple a mile away with a bow and arrow. Guys are lousy bow hunters. I suggest you give up all your hunting needs and go back to Safeway. Anyway, why are you shooting the bear? For the head or the paws? Do you eat bear meat? Seriously? I know many that do. But I do know many that do and don't. I know more that don't than do. That's a survival issue again. So, there we are back again. Also in the news, e-cigs. Washington State has decided to ban it from Marysville entirely. No more in the park, no more in the bars, no more anywhere. Because there's supposedly from the health department, I'm talking to you here in Washington State, there's unknown poisons in there they're not sure about. There's no carcinogens in it. So you see, it's tobacco. Nicotine. Straight nicotine. You know, I think they should go burn all the Phil's tobacco. That's it. Ruin the South completely now. I'm saying that facetiously, so everybody that lives in the South, don't flip out. You guys have made, the cigarette industry has made so many people die. The e-cig is the one that makes them wean off of it. I have asthma and I can take it. Doesn't make me cough. It's steam that's coming out of here, not smoke. There's nothing. There's no carcinogens. There's no poison coming out of it. You know what the flavors are? They're basically like it's a fruit base, and that's about it. Fruit base. You have to add the nicotine in. Turkish, whatever blend you want. Or they have blends too. That's like saying the hookah in the Indian culture from India. They don't smoke these, but they do smoke fruit. And it's interesting. Berries of all kinds. There might be other things in the hookah. I don't know. But I'm just telling you what I do know, the people I know. Steam-based. No fire. No nothing. Can't burn your hands if you pick up a one of these. Baby gets a hold of it, you say no. Remove it. You know. I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I do. The tobacco industry again. I think, we should do a reversal on this. It should be a law. You cannot pass law and tell people what to do and how to act. You're getting your First Amendment, your Second Amendments, right on through down, everybody. They're being stomped on. Just like, who said we had to pay taxes? I don't know. Back in the beginning, when everybody first landed, neighbors took care of neighbors, churches took care of neighbors, neighbors took care of churches, doctors, blah, 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 blah. Not that way anymore. Population got too big and too industrialized, and we are civilized people. Better tell that to the bear that got killed, I guess. Yeah. Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer, is now being transferred back from Colorado, which he managed to manipulate himself to in the first place. General population, actually. Yeah, he killed way over 52 people, actually, probably hundreds. He just can't remember. And I'm transferred back here. He's coming home. So then the victims' families can go through the pictures and see if he remembers any of them. Well, Al used to take his family camping on all of his little camping outings with his children and his wife. Of course, they didn't know what was going on. They just thought they were camping. Those were his trophies. And that's how he did it. I'm not smiling because it's cute. I think it's ridiculous and repulsive. Colorado, shame on you. Come on. You need the money that bad? So back to Walla Walla you go, Ridgway. Yeah. Personally, I think that he should be given to the families, period. Yeah. Let them, small town justice, we call it. That way none of us have to know. None of us have to care. That's about what he's worth. Those women he killed for prostitution, for no reason, for reasons, because they looked a certain way or acted a certain way, were innocent. So tell me, Mr. Ridgway, wouldn't you like to go visit those families at a reunion? There's hundreds of them. Yeah, American justice. I think there's sometimes you need to stand back and let the old folks just take over. I say, you know what? We definitely got a problem. Needle schmeedle. Don't hang them. Why waste us? Why waste the taxpayers' money? That's why I'm against the death penalty. If somebody does something like that bad, and there's DNA evidence up the schmuck to prove that he did in fact do it, you hand them over to the families, the victims' families, and we walk away and say nothing. Like I said, small town justice. If he killed 100 women or 200 women, multiply that. Small town, maybe about 500, 600 people. A small town. Yeah, we'll go for justice. I see nothing, I know nothing. Same for my other Edwards. Why are we wasting our money on that guy? We're sending him, he's in California, he's doing trial here, he's doing trial there, Yeah, give him the death penalty? Hell. I know who I'd give him to. I'd give him to that little girl who lost her brother, her mother, her mother's fiance, and her older brother, and give that man to that girl's father. All his friends are motorcycle buddies, and you know what? Again, I don't know nothing. Why waste the trial? Of course he's guilty. He killed those two girls over there on 99. course he did. A little boy in California? Of course he did. Or was it 2 little boys? Was it 3 little boys or 4 little boys? What is the deal here that we keep serial killer pedophiles alive? And serial killers in general. I mean, they're interesting to study. I'm glad you guys have funded that at the universities, and, you know, you could use them as lab rats, too. I thought about that. That would, of course, secure that there would be no cruelty done to any more animals, which would be okay with all of us, especially with the chimps and the orangutans and the primates that have links to us. You should not be using rats. Rats have no links to us. So every bit of little thing they try, and every rat that dies from cancer from some drug that could help somebody else killed the rat, did not kill a human. That's talking from somebody who needs a drug called Prius. It's $10,000. What the hell? What is good with your programs out there, pharmaceutical companies? If nobody who needs the product, like me, cannot afford the product, and I'm not a surgical onset. Surgical onsets, you know, who had thyroid cancer, and then the surgeon was a crappy surgeon and accidentally screwed up the parathyroids. Really? Yeah, I was just watching Fox News. They're amazing. So, going on now, back to Fox News. She goes, you know, everybody's making the Republicans look like real bigots. They look bad. They do look bad, don't they? Got a Democrat coming back. Bah.